Hey, it's Ken here with UAV Coach. Welcome back to our Can I Fly My Drone series. This week we're going to answer the question, can I fly my drone near another drone? So let's get into it. Have you ever taken your drone out to get photos or video of a landscape or an event, or just to fly for fun at your local park? And when you get there, there's another drone flying where you want to. So what did you do? I've had this happen to me a few times in very different situations. One time I went to my park to practice and do some testing on a new drone, and a woman was there with her kids just flying around for fun. I was able to speak with her and I found out what her plans were, and we agreed on separate areas that we would fly so that we would keep away from each other. Another time I was capturing photos and video for a local marathon, and I was about to launch my drone when I noticed that there were two people standing nearby with a controller and they were looking up in the sky. I approached them and I asked the person that was not flying what they were doing. It turned out that they were from another country's news station, and they were also capturing photos and video of the event. Since we were attempting to get the same types of shots, we compromised and we came up with a plan where we could both get the shots that we needed while flying safely. One of the cases was a little different. I was working with a drone light show company, and I was tasked with getting drone video of the show. About 5 minutes before the show was supposed to launch, I was getting ready to launch my drone when we saw another drone that was already in the air. This had two situations that we had to resolve. First, we didn't know who was flying that drone, and second, we didn't know where they were planning to fly it. So we had the announcer make an announcement that we couldn't start the show until that drone lands or the person comes and talks to us. Shortly after that, the drone left the area and I was able to launch my drone, and then we started the drone light show. Now let's talk about these situations and regulations. There are two primary regulations that apply to all these situations. First, Part 107.23, titled Hazardous Operation, states that no person may operate a small unmanned aircraft system in a careless or reckless manner so as to endanger the life or property of another. And Part 107.37, titled Operation Near Aircraft Right-of-Way Rules, which states each small unmanned aircraft must yield the right-of-way to all aircraft, and that no person may operate a small unmanned aircraft so close to another aircraft as to create a collision hazard. Also, 107.31 states that you must fly within visual line of sight, and 107.39 says that you can't fly over any people that aren't part of your operation. In the first two scenarios that I discussed, I was able to communicate directly with the other pilot, and we coordinated our flight plans so that we didn't operate in a hazardous situation, and we each yielded to the other's right of way. This is the best scenario. With the drone light show, there were several issues. First, these shows are done at night, so it's more difficult to tell how close you are to other drones. And since we didn't know what the drone was going to do, and that pilot didn't know where the show was actually going to operate, we couldn't launch the show. Luckily, the drone left the area and we were able to proceed. See our previous video about flying near a drone show for more information. So can you fly your drone near another drone? Yes, but only if you know what the other drone is going to do and you coordinate with the pilot of that drone to ensure that neither of you are operating in a careless manner. It's best if you can be communicating directly with each other during the flight, but if not, make sure you coordinate plans so that you both yield to the other drone to avoid a mid-air collision. Your pro tip is that if you come across a drone that's flying in the area where you plan to fly, find the pilot and see if you can coordinate flight plans or communicate directly with each other. If you can't find the pilot, don't fly your drone near the other drone. You'll be violating two regulations at least, and since you don't know what they plan to do, you could easily collide with them midair. Let us know if you have a "Can I fly my drone?" question so that we can cover it in a future video. Also hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe and notification buttons to be notified of upcoming content. So thanks for watching, and from all of us here at UAV Coach, we wish you blue skies and safe flying. We'll see you soon.